Welcome to day of day 35 of vlogging every day until I'm 150 pounds. Today was weigh-in day. My starting weight was at 216. I am 207 today. I did have, after everything, me and my daughter went and had a sweet treat. So we had froyo and, it's a pound. But I am actually, because it is become quite expensive, that I have gone a different route and still going to be on a GLP-1. I have decided to change to tirzepatide instead of semaglutide. And we're going to see. Today is still my shot day, so still the same with that. Same amount. I started with 8.5 units because that's what I was on my last week. So I am going to continue that to see how it makes me feel. Hopefully the tiredness won't be as bad as it was on semaglutide. So if you are on this journey and you're interested in seeing the pros, the cons, all of that good stuff, love this wonderful merch from Camila. She is funny, hilarious, and definitely has made a name for herself, but regardless of all the drama, she's fun to watch. Definitely love this and her slogan, clock it. But other than that, so far with my new shot, I still feel the same. I don't feel tired. I don't feel like I'm on something like I have with semaglutide. So far so good. But, things can change because all it does is we'll see how I sleep. A lot of times on my shot days, I will always seem to wake up in the middle of the night with nausea and it just gets really bad. And then I also get acid reflux and that's not fun at all. But as for eating, still stuck with protein today, and my sweet treat for tonight is, I don't know, my daughter turned this on. I didn't even think that I would even like this, but apples, red apple, yum. Love red apples. Not a huge green. Will I eat them? Yes, but they're not my favorite. Red apples, any kind, are better for me. And then she put cinnamon on it. And she had this snack last night, which is great. And she didn't finish it all, so I was for some reason, I was kind of hungry. And usually with this, my appetite's been suppressed pretty good. Feel full longer, whatever. But I did run out of my regular vitamins, which also had an appetite suppressant in it, which I guess helped. But I'm going to have to say that, I felt the munchies yesterday, which normally I haven't in the past 33 days prior to yesterday. So I am having this. I had tuna for dinner, and I think it was little sourdough, baguette little pieces. It's kind of like mini bagel chips. I think that's what they are. They're bagel chips. Those are always really good. Had that with tuna, and I mean, I can eat tuna by itself, so technically it's all protein. So yeah, but with the apples, and then a couple of these Trader Joe's. They're chocolate with orange in it. I've been craving chocolate lately. And since my cancer surgery, I don't have periods anymore, so I don't know, but sometimes maybe my body thinks that a period's coming, but I really, really don't know. I don't miss having a period. I wish I didn't have to go through cancer so young, but I literally had just had my daughter, my third. She was, gosh, poor kid. She was not even 6 months old when I went through that. But that's just a whole other story time that I can tell it if anyone's interested in hearing about it. Just let me know, comment below, and I don't mind sharing a story about that. But you know, today was a good day. I got off a little bit earlier, so I'm glad about that. Watched Netflix, and now it's gonna be time to get ready for bed. But I'm gonna call this another short one. There's not much to do or really say. But I hope everyone has a good 4th of July, and I will again see you all tomorrow and see how tomorrow goes. All right, have a wonderful night. Love y'all. Thanks for following.